Champ is here.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom, you Negroes. Shout out to my trolls. Hope everybody's doing. It is, I think it's still halfway. Let me check the time. Yeah, I got 10 minutes. I made it. It is January 14th, 2026. And I hope everybody's doing well. It's a bonus live stream for y'all. Same my day, but y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it today. Yeah, baby. Oh man. Welcome to the People's Podcast. I am your host, Even Israel, the People's Champ. What you can call me. So, on your way in the door, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, baby. Share to your socials, all of them. You can find me on Facebook at VIzzy. You can find me on IG at V.Izzy. I'm there. I'm all over, baby. I am all over. So I was getting ready to make a cooking video. I had some things on my mind. There's a couple of conversations I had with my cousins tonight. Just got off. And I need to vent a little bit. I got to get some of this negative energy out. So, and I wanted to do a different angle. So I said, hell, I'm setting up to do this. I was going to do a pre-recorded video, a cooking video about this damn Cornish hen I'm about to cook. But I said, yeah, might as well just go ahead and do a live stream. I'll show you how the Cornish hen. We'll do a combo video. I'll do a Chefv video and I'll do a doggone regular video. I'll give y'all both of that. It'll be cool. You don't want to be here. Don't be here. Move around. There are plenty of places to be out here, these YouTube streets. Plenty of places to be. Move around. Shit. Move around. Give y'all a full body shot of me. I don't do that too often. I can't see it, but I know I should be full body, at least mostly full body. 3/4 body. I'll give y'all the 3/4. How about that, at least? Y'all don't see me all the time standing. I have neuropathy in my feet, for those of you who don't know. So I just started walking again without a cane or a walker in November. So from March of last year till November, I couldn't walk unassisted. And I couldn't stand anymore, but I still am limited at how far I can walk. For cooking, and of course I got to stand for that. So, but it's good for me to get the exercise. I got to do my exercise, so this is good. When I was getting physical therapy, she would come over here and work me out. Part of me working out, I had to learn to walk again. So I had to use my stove, my counters. She had me walking around this L here. So I'm comfortable. Because I can always grab one or something, but I don't have that problem anymore, but I still do the exercise. Still doing it. I gotta kick and bend and squat and do all kind of shit, And I have poor circulation in my legs, so that helps me. So I do all of that stuff, I stay active. I stay active. And I like to eat good, so I cook. I cook good stuff, Can't afford not to. So anyway, what's tonight's topic? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. I am the Dark Knight. I am the Black Maga. I am the Shogun of Charlotte. The ladies call me the Cookie Monster. I'm Mr. Big Balls himself. So that we screw those boys, big balls. I am the Heisenberg of this ish. Say my name. I am the Venezuela, the People's Champ. Welcome to the People's Podcast. Welcome. Glad you're here. I appreciate my subscribers that have been with me for long periods of time. Appreciate you trolls who seem to have been here a long period of time too. Thank you for your contribution. Welcome, all of you. I treat you the same. But I'm also legally blind for those of you who know. I got a lot of medical issues going on. You know, I know a lot of you may not tell, but trust me, you know, I got some serious shit going on. You know, beyond just dialysis, you know, neuropathy, and congestive heart failure, and blah blah. I got a bunch of high blood pressure, you know, chronic hypertension, as they call it. And there we go. Got all kinds of shit going on tonight, don't I? So anyway, yeah, and of course, yes, I'm glad I'm standing up doing this because I'm right in the refrigerator. I'm grabbing whatever I want out of there. And the trash can. So anyway, kind of in a serious mood. Because I mean this sincerely. Black women, that's what I'm talking to you. Young black women. 35 and under, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all young millennials and you Zoomers. Please. Y'all are real sensitive. Just chill out. Listen, try to learn something. Okay? Y'all try to teach the teachers. You know? Y'all always want to teach everybody, tell the teacher what their problem is. Where they do that at? Tell me what grade in school, college, grad school, where are you able to tell the teacher what their problem is? But see, the problem is y'all think y'all the teachers and you don't know shit. Just listen, black women particularly. Black men have been struggling since the beginning of time, Adam and Eve, which y'all not listening. But God, listen, listen. You might learn something. If not, just chew the meat, spit out the bones. Just think about that expression. Chew the meat, spit out the bones. That means somebody give you a steak, some chicken, there's going to be bones in it, right? You can't chew the bones. So just chew the meat. Well, the conversation is the same way. You ain't going to like everything in the conversation. You ain't going to like what the teacher says. You ain't going to like what somebody is saying to you all the time. Just get what you can get out of the shit that somebody's saying to you. And with that 50-50 shit, get that out your brains. My cousin just said, no, I'm not trying to make it 50-50, but I want to know what the other side is doing. Well, that's 50-50, baby. You contradicting yourself. And then get mad at me and hang up. You're contradicting yourself because y'all always talking. Shut up sometime. I've heard your conversation 1,000 times now. I know what you're gonna say before you say it. But you don't know shit about what I'm saying because you don't know shit. I'm giving my cousin some information she didn't have. Never heard of it. Like, where you get that from? It's all over the internet, baby. It's public information. Why you don't know it is surprising to me. This is basic public information. Why don't you know it? You should ask yourself. Because wherever you're getting your information is, she brought up the word propaganda. That's exactly what it is. Why is it that way? For money and power. You gotta go to the root. It is always about money and power. So who are the people that have been in power and don't want to lose their power? It ain't 50-50. It ain't both sides. It's the Democrats. They've been in power in these blue cities. And they're scared they're losing their grip like they did in the election. And they were fucked up over that because they never saw it coming when the rest of us did. Had more than half the country, the majority of the country, saw what was wrong with the Democrats and we didn't vote for them. I'm trying to explain to her why black people didn't vote for Kamala in mass like they historically had. They didn't get the same numbers that the majority of black people still voted for Kamala. That's not what I'm saying. They lost a lot of black people, more than a lot. A lot is only 100,000. They lost more than a lot. They lost a significantly black men. Well, black men have been talking to y'all, but you are too busy talking. You won't shut up and listen. You get mad when somebody tell you shut up. You get offended in your fucking feelings. Get out your feelings. They aren't real. Feelings are a belief, especially a vague and irrational one. It's stupid as hell. But y'all always, how you feel? Fuck your feelings. What do you think? Think and feeling are two different things. If you're feeling, you're not thinking. They're almost opposites of each other. They're on opposite ends of the spectrum. Feelings and thinking are different. Learn that. Let's start there, I say. Because if you don't understand that concept, nothing else I say is going to matter, or how I say this is going to bother you. And then she ends up hanging up. Because she was just rambling. Stop. I'm telling her to stop. Stop. Just kept going. You know, you're repeating yourself now. Stop. I hope she sees this. Stop, I say. Can't even do that because they don't respect us. This is why you don't have a man. The grandmother, all of them women, 90% of them was married. Your mamas, 50% of them was married. That's the baby boomers. My generation, Gen X, 25% of y'all was married. Right? Now we get to the millennials and the Zoomers, y'all are in single digits. You have reversed with your grandmothers, your grandmothers and great grandmothers. You would have reversed it. Those women didn't just keep rambling, they wouldn't shut the fuck up. And they was able to be with a man for 50, 60 years and accumulate wealth, put the kids through college, have established households, legacy. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit. All y'all know is getting your nail and hair done. Struggle. You in survival mode. You still worried about your basic needs. They are not solidified and secured for a lifetime. You can't, it won't make, you can't maintain it. Matter of fact, you'll probably never retire. Can't do it by yourself. The math is the math. How much money do you need to live every year? 40. The average black woman is like 31,000 right now. I'll give you 40 or 50. Just to make the argument. Let's say you make 50,000 a year. Let's say that, right? Which is very rare because 95% of women in this country make less than 75,000 a year. But let's argue. I mean, ain't nothing to argue about. That's facts. Numbers have been the same for decades. That's always been the same. We ain't saying that. I ain't saying nothing new. You just ain't never heard it before, right? Y'all don't like hearing the truth because you're always in your feelings. Well, the reason why we talk to you the way we talk to you, so you can maybe hear something. Because when we talk to you soft and gentle, you overtalk us anyway. We're commanded by God to speak the way I speak. It's not by accident. I'm conscious of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But you're too hard-headed and stiff-necked, as the Bible says. You won't listen. Learn to listen. You might learn something. Maybe. Obedient women or women in good behavior, one thing they all have in common, they know how to listen. They don't talk very much. They're listening. And they talk when it's appropriate. But y'all think y'all equal. No, y'all think you're above me. So that's why you want to overtalk us, talk through us, and ramble on about nothing. You don't know what you're talking about. You've already admitted, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You constantly saying that in the conversation. Examine yourself. You might want to be quiet so you will know what I'm saying to you, which is public information. And I'm telling you why it's happening. Not only am I telling you what is happening, I'm telling you why it's happening. That's the part you don't get. This shit up in Minnesota is not an accident. It was planned. And two things can be true at the same time. You got different people with different agendas that's working in the same direction. And it's all to your destruction. And you don't see it. You don't see it coming. And then my cousin said something about inflation. You have no clue what inflation is. That's not why you'll never buy a house. You can't do it by yourself. You had a grandmother and a grandfather that did it together. You had a mother and a father that did it together. Now it's just you and your daughter. Single woman, single baby mom. You're out of order. You're out of order. I don't care how nice you are, how much I love you. The facts are the facts. It ain't personal, baby. It's the facts. There ain't no feelings in it. I don't feel this way. This is what you are. I just gave you the history of our family. Before our grandmother, those women were married at a damn almost 100% rate. They were in the high 90s. Hello. Hello. Well, God. Be quiet and listen to Big Cuz. Be quiet and listen to Izzy. Be quiet and listen to Viva in Israel, the people's champ. I ain't new to this, baby. I've been doing this for decades in multiple forms of the internet, social media. I gave a 30-year history of social media. I ain't new to this. I've seen the different platforms evolve over the years. I've been on YouTube a decade at least. My book is a decade old this month. Me dos symptoms. Look it up on Amazon. Facts. My bio is in the about me. I ain't saying nothing that ain't public information. Give me my respect. Maybe I know some shit you don't know. And I'm directing this not just at my cousin, at you young women, because y'all all do this shit. And you young men can learn too. I'm checking all of y'all because I love you. So I'm correcting you. The old people called it constructive criticism. You couldn't go back and forth with them and smack the shit out of you because it's disrespect. That's why they acted the way they act. Learn something. Learn something. Y'all think when you get over 18, when you get over 21, when you get over 30, you think you're grown. You ain't grown enough. Because the grown people is still here. I'm still here. I know I've learned the world, or the world that you live, I've lived it too, and the one before you. I done lived in two worlds. I done seen my world change. I saw the things happen I saw the change, right? And I saw you grow up from a baby to what you are now. I've experienced all of it. I know more than you will ever know. I've lived in two worlds. Can you say that? No. Hell, I lived in the tail end of the world before that. In the 70s. I was made in the 70s. American that made up shit. Now y'all call yourselves that. Are you stupid? That word didn't exist when I was born. It didn't come along to almost a decade later. I was almost 10 years old when that word got made up. African American. Now y'all want to apply it to these fucking people who are coming here to take what you got. Wake up. Them Somalians is laughing at you every day. Elon Omar is laughing on TV, and we trying to figure out what the hell this bitch is laughing at. What's funny? Ain't nothing funny. She laughing right after she called us stupid. Well, I have to agree with her. We are stupid. And I know why she was thinking that. She thinking, yeah, I'm robbing these motherfuckers blind, and they stupid asses don't know. That's what she was thinking. That's why she was giggling to herself. Dummy, big dummy. I think I'm a little dehydrated. Y'all got to learn to listen. You're talking to a man who's lived in two and a half worlds. You've only lived in one. This new shit, this bullshit that's going on today. And in this version of the Matrix, in this world, you ain't got shit. At least the women before you in the other worlds, your mama's world, my world, they got shit. You ain't got nothing. You don't know what it's like to lay next to a man every night, every day, for decades. Your parents have been together for 4 decades, damn near, or more. You don't know what it's like. Your mother has been with your father every day, laying next to him every night. You don't have that experience. We come from a different world. Your grandmother at your age was on her second house. She was on only her second home. They gentrified a neighborhood that previously had been all right. What have you done? Nothing. Nothing of substance. Nothing that matters Nothing that's gonna put money in your pocket and food in your mouth. But I love you. Y'all, I love that y'all generation. My kids are y'all generation. I love them. Y'all gotta start listening more than you talk. Y'all want to talk all the time. Because you talk, I talk, you talk. No, that's not how teaching works. You got to learn to put your student hat on. Young people, put your student hats on. You don't have what I had when I was your age. Not even close. Y'all running around here like y'all big shots because you got a job. Okay. Good luck. Wait till you get over 40. Then I'll talk to you. We'll have another conversation because you're not ready. Still silly, doing silly shit. Young people, and all of y'all do the same shit. That's why I know what you're gonna say. I talk to y'all all the time. Well, not just on YouTube, everywhere I'm talking to. Hell, my girlfriend was your age, right? Remember that? We confirmed that tonight. For those of you who don't know me, remember Taste the Cakes? For those of you who follow me, because a lot of you young people follow me, y'all remember Miss Taste the Cakes? Miss Taste the Cakes was the same age as my cousin, 32, about to be 33. Sensitive as fuck. Listen, stop being how somebody said something. You're missing it. When I was your age, I was listening. Well, your generation is missing it. Jada Kiss. He said that like what, a decade ago? Y'all don't get it. I'm not the only one saying it. Jada Kiss is saying it. Other people are saying it. Kevin Samuels is saying it. BGS Edmore is saying it. Obsidian was saying it. Anybody that interacts with y'all regularly has said the same thing I'm saying. But no, then now they want to check you. The Bible says examine yourself. Stop trying to examine me. Examine your fucking self. Stop trying to check me. You don't know shit. You don't know what you think. Dunning Kruger. Y'all miseducated women. Dunning Kruger. You too dumb to know you dumb. You illusion of validity. You make excuses for what you don't know. And you just fill in the blank and go on, and it don't make sense. Stupid shit. You can't learn you can't learn that way. If your mouth is open, you ain't learning. Shut up. We couldn't talk to the old people when they were teaching. Your mama would have smacked the shit out of me. I got to learn. Listen. Gonna be like these dumbass white women up there in Minnesota blowing their fucking whistles and their bullhorns with their gay single asses and no men. But they got kids. Ain't that funny? That They like dick too. They're not gay, really. They ain't gay. They cosplaying gay. Told y'all that. They want to be you. I don't give a fuck if you gay. My sister gay. She ain't never been with a man. My baby sister. Never been with a man. Other than that. Ask her about me. Ask her about me if I ain't always been this guy. She still love me though. She done learn some shit from me here and there, I'm sure. Ask her about it. I've been bossed up a long fucking time. I ain't rich. This red is gonna be in transit to get to me soon, y'all, by the way. That's why I'm preparing a good dinner for her. Let me show you. I promised I was gonna double up. So we're gonna switch to Chefv mode for a minute. I'm trying to ramp. So I'm doing a Cornish hen for Red. Just, I mean, I wanted to have a, I told y'all I wanted to be comfortable when she gets here, right? I told y'all that. So I'm trying not to be all up in the camera, but I don't want to be too far back. So I don't know if this is, I think it's a good place. So I mean, I'm getting, but I got to control my words. So I'm exposed. I don't want to scream the microphone, blowing y'all ears out, especially if you watch TV. Like I watch YouTube on TV a lot, so the volume, I hate when people's volume fluctuate up, down. So I try to be conscious of how I'm projecting. Closer I am to this microphone, I'm going to control my voice. Like I told you, I don't do things by accident. I know y'all think, oh, that nigga just wild. No, I'm be conscious of that. That's I'm trying to exactly just that's all you got to do. So I'm doing the chicken. I'm doing it. I got the chicken in the we tilt the damn camera. I got it in the sink thawing out. Y'all see that? Wait a minute, I'm trying to make sure I hope so. So anyway, the corn, I should have just picked it up. Why didn't I? This is real. I'm doing this shit. So I got this corn machine. It's up in the freezer. It's corn machine. Corn machine. So it's frozen still, but it's thawing out. So I use my sink to thaw it out. And then I'm gonna try some of that powdered sazon. Um, I'm using the one that Akanoki or Achinoki, I think I'm saying it correctly. I'm new to the Puerto Rican cooking, so that's gonna go in. I'm gonna do some potatoes with it as well. I got potatoes I need to get rid of. So I got my potatoes. I got the potatoes. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow with the potatoes. But sometime late tonight, when I this is thawed out, it's still pretty frozen. Whenever it thaws out, might be 4 o'clock in the morning, it's going in a slow cook. Because that's dinner for tomorrow. But that's why I tell y'all to get a slow cooker because it's very easy. It's very easy. And throw it in the slow cooker. It's gonna go in there with some mixed vegetables. I got them thawing out in the refrigerator, Ziploc bag, and I had them in my freezer. They need to get cooked. So potatoes is gonna go in there. The seasoning is gonna go in there. And it's just going. I didn't have any chicken broth. All I got is beef broth. So I'm gonna use water to make my own chicken broth out of the chicken. I may also throw a couple of drumsticks in there just in case because that end is small and I want us to be able to eat on it for a day or two. So tomorrow night it's gonna be dinner and maybe lunch the next day if I throw a couple of drumsticks in there. I got a couple in the freezer in a small bag, so it's only like 2 or 3 in that bag, so that'll be perfect. So I'm gonna decide that tomorrow, like I thought about it. Um, yeah, and just gonna make sure she's comfortable. I'm gonna make sure she has a good dinner. She can rest. I want her to rest. I'm going baby. I baby bone. I ain't no simp. Y'all know that. And but I baby my women. I like my women comfortable, secure, and under my 4 P's, my protection as a from secure child and from secure. My protection, provisioning, procreation, and problem solving. Those are the 4 P's that men should provide for women. That and then women are safe then when that happens. That's Prince and Cure's analogy, but I agree with it. I've heard, other people with their saying the same shit. But I like securing 4 people. Like protection isn't retaliation. You go out here and get into trouble now. You want the man to come fight for you after the fact. That's retaliation. If the man was protecting you, you would have never been in that situation. See, that's that's what men do. That's what your mama and your grandmother had. Your mama ain't out here getting in trouble in the street and your father gotta go fight. Right? Right? That ain't happening. My grandmother wasn't doing none of that because she was under my grandfather's umbrella. And she stood under that umbrella for 40, 50, 60 years or more. So that's how those women were. They had there was protection. Now, problem solving. Problem solving is the same thing. We don't wait for you to fuck up. We problem solve in advance. We anticipate problems and help you avoid them. The Bible teaches us the daughters of Zion. When you get too much liberty, that's freedom. If we don't keep y'all in straightly, you will hurt yourself. I'm paraphrasing. That's what the scripture said. Again, y'all got to listen. That's what these scriptures require you to listen. Y'all have insight. We have foresight. We're going to see what's coming down the road. So we telling you, move out the way now, because you don't see what I see. You don't see that car coming. I'm screaming at you, get out the way. Y'all concerned with how we telling y'all to get out the way. All right, bitch, go get hit by the car. I was trying not to curse, but go get hit by the car because you hard-headed. That's what y'all doing. Too hard-headed. Won't listen. Want to talk. Want it to be 50-50. But what about this? What about that? What about the other side? Everybody, all of the people standing over here fucking up. Why are you worried about the people over here who ain't fucking up? That's stupid. What they doing now? They minding their business and doing things appropriately. It's y'all over here, a certain group of y'all over here on this side. Y'all the problem, not the people over here. Stop worrying about the people who ain't causing the problem. You're causing it. We're talking about this problem. There are always other problems. You can't go to court, stand in front of the judge, and deal with why you there, and go, but what about him over there? He did a crime too. That ain't got shit to do with you. And the judge ain't gonna listen. You will be in contempt of court. And you keep doing that. You gotta be in order. What do they say in court? Come to order. What's the first thing that happens when you go to court? First thing, before the judge comes out, the bailiff will read the rules to you, just like in class, same thing. This is how you are going to behave in this courtroom. And if you get out of order, there's usually cops standing around the outskirts of the court where they got guns and they will put your ass in check if you get out of order in that court. They will handle you. And it ain't going to be nice. Y'all talk about they training. You don't know shit about what them men did. They ain't just walk off the street and become ICE officers. Are you kidding me? Is that what y'all think? Well, they only had 30 days. What was they doing before the 30 days? They was in the military for 10 years. They was police officers for 10 years, 20 years. They are cops. They qualified for the position that they're working. They might have worked for a different agency though. So they had to get 30 days of training for this new agency. Y'all jobs, y'all get less training than that for your new job. A lot of times it's a week or less. But you worried about him getting a whole month for a job he's used to doing. Y'all stupid. Y'all don't even make sense. But you won't stop talking to hear what I just said. That's funny. Y'all funny. Too busy examining me. But your hair, but this, you can't walk right. Your teeth bad. You're missing it because you're not listening. Stop talking. 2 ears, one mouth. Stop shooting the message. You didn't do this in school. You sat at your desk while your teacher was teaching. She took questions at an appropriate time, and the teacher, him or her, they decided when that time was for questions, not you. There were times when you raised your hand and they told you to put your hand down. What they tell you, same thing I'm telling you. Stop talking. Just wait. Just wait. You'll get your question answered. We know what your question is going to be because we've been here before. We've done this before, not new to it. Right? It's weird. My skin is a little oily. You know, I didn't put no oil on today. No oil. That's interesting. That's good. Because normally I have dry skin. So that's that stuff Magic gave me to wash my face that I've been. Uh, I'll take it. I'll take it. So you chef me people. I had them seasoning. I don't know if you saw those videos. The sasons. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, they don't put them up. Hold on. Let's see if I can find them. Uh, I talked to Gabby about that. Oh shit. Stacking stuff, see? Wow, I don't like that. I gotta talk to her. Don't do that. Leave stuff where I put it. This is an old one. Okay, this is an old one. But I got a new one. I got new ones for the sasons. Right? These are good. And a lot of Latin Caribbean people use these. They come in little packs, the seasonings. These are good. So this is what I'm going to season the chicken with. The one I'm using doesn't turn the chicken orange. Y'all like my lights behind me? Y'all see my undercabinet lights with their motion detector. So when I walk over there, they turn it on automatically. Also, when I go underneath the cabinets, when I go in my cabinets, my pots, or underneath my sink, the lights come on automatically. Yeah, it's hot. Don't hate. And these little lights are they the shit. I like them. They're magnetic. So I can stick them anywhere. This one needs to be charged, be charged. Oh no, it's all actually. I thought it was dead. I gotta put that one back under the cabinet. But if I thought it was dead, I think I'm gonna charge it anyway. They would charge. They usually last about a month. The ones under the cabinet last longer than that. Because I've never recharged that one. I was like, I forgot that motherfucker was under there. So I'm gonna recharge that one, plug it in, charge, hooked up to my lamp. My lamp has USB. So yeah, I'm gonna charge it a USB-C like that. And, yeah, I'm just rambling on, just sharing some information. It's, y'all are so far behind. Y'all are so far behind getting a fucking. Y'all don't see what I see is coming. Just call me Morpheus. That's what I am. And I'm not that much. A little bit. I'm about 4 or 5 years older. But I got to said it, you got information. They both acknowledge that. So if I got information you don't have, got, got to let it come out. Bring it out. Gotta let it come out. Y'all won't. You want to talk all the time and force me to teach you the way you want to be taught. No, that's not how teaching works. Right? It's not how it works. No, nowhere. No kind of teaching works that way. None. School, job, no, it don't work that way. And you don't do that nowhere else. You only do it to a black man. Black women, y'all don't do this to the white man on the job that's your boss. You will never disrespect him that way because you know it's wrong. So don't do it to me. I love y'all. I'm coming for love because I want you to do better so you can survive in the future. Future V wants to see you do better. I'm speaking to you now from the future. I told y'all I time travel. Think that interesting. How did I know that? It's gonna happen. Think about it. Maybe you'll figure it out one day. I've been telling y'all that you won't get it, so maybe you'll figure it out. Interesting. But listen, man, I gotta get off here. I gotta pop the pills. I gotta take my oxy. I need to get to sleep early. I want to make sure I'm available. Trade. She's traveling. If somebody's traveling, I like to be available. Stuff. Should be getting to Charlotte. She's going to Charlotte first, and then she'll be coming here afterwards. And I'll be taking care of her. That's my job. She ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. She ain't gonna have to pay a bill, worry about if the bills is paid. She ain't gonna have to do none of that. Survival needs parts. She ain't gotta think. Done. I owe her. It's simple as that. She don't like me to say it that way, but I do. And I'm gonna pay her. I'm gonna pay her by taking care of her. As long as she wants to be here, she will be here. So we'll see. We will see. Coming soon, Miss Rain. I am VN. And ooh, wow, I am V Ben Israel. I am the host here at the People's Podcast. But you can call me V.
It's your boy.